Now, where local sports always come first, this is Action Force Sports.
Yes, tonight the UTPA men's basketball team wrapped up the regular season with a final game at home against Grand Canyon. In this one, they were trying to position themselves up to at least the 6th spot for the upcoming conference tournament. NBA fans going to remember this guy, former sharpshooter Dan Marley. He now patrols the sidelines for the Antelopes, and he would appreciate this as the Bronx would dial it up from long distance. And yeah, count that. Early on, they were having trouble hitting shots, but when they did dial it up, they hit some. They were behind the arc too there. Scoring was light. They hit just 23 points in the first half, then exploded for 44 in the second half. That was good enough for a tie. In overtime, though, Grand Canyon clips them. Bronx falls 79-78. That drops them into the 8th spot in the tournament bracket, which means they play Utah Valley at noon on Thursday. Hey, fans, remember, that's a 1-8 matchup, but the last time those two teams met, Bronx only lost by 3 points. For the women, they played earlier this afternoon as they played on the road at Grand Canyon. They could have moved up as high as the 3 seed, but will settle for the 4 as they drop this one 77-55. So here's how the top part of the women's bracket, we do know what that looks like right now. Bronx get the 2:30 game on Wednesday. They'll get New Mexico State. Those two split during the conference play with each winning on their home court. The worst part of not getting that 3 seed, though, is they'll be looking at Idaho in the second round, and Idaho beat them twice, including a 33-point win over the Bronx here in Edinburg. But that all gets started on Wednesday. UTPA tennis. Now that's off to a flying start. Their season last night, they beat Grambling State University 6-0 to take their record to 9-4 on the season. Their best start through 13 matches in program history. UTPA baseball, they were underway this afternoon, and they had some fun against Arlington Baptist. Here's Shane Ammon knocks in a pair in game 1 of a doubleheader. Earlier, Brian Ramirez added to his RBI total with a single. Bronx won game 1 5-2. Now in game 2, they played that one because of the rains coming in. They were going to play that on Sunday, but they got that in too. Trying to stay ahead of that weather, folks, and the Bats get it going early. Alberto Morales with an RBI single to make it 2-0. Jesus Garcia drives in 2 more, makes it 4-0. Bronx looking and get the sweep. Now they set their sights on nationally ranked Texas A&M on Thursday.